Hi everyone. Um, I wanted to make this video for some time now. It's gonna be a while until I upload another song because of work. I have a lot of work to do, and so it's gonna be a while. But I wanted to make this video for a long time now, and this is about something that really I'm really concerned about, and that is, where is black metal today? And I regret to say it's not in a good place. I'm subscribed to a lot of YouTube channels, who promote black metal, black metal promotion and atmospheric black metal promotion and black metal forest and metal battalion and all this, and every day there's something new. You get notifications, for new uploads, and it's every day, and every day I'm disappointed because every day I listen to something, recently released, and there's nothing there. It's just sound waves coming through your ears. There's nothing there to register, nothing there to make you say, "Oh my God, this is so good. Let me have a deeper look into this band." Nothing. And it's the same generally in the entire music industry. Someone said in another video I was watching the other day about pop music. If you're around my age range, which is around 50, you definitely remember pop songs from the 80s and the early 90s because they're all considered classic. You listen to any random song from that era to the radio today, and immediately you remember the lyrics to some extent, not all of it. You definitely remember the song. And if you listen to a pop song today, next week you're not gonna remember. It's gonna be completely deleted from memory because there's nothing there, and the same thing is happening in black metal, and I'm guessing everywhere, like blues, jazz, whatever, and I think I figured out why. And the reason is because it's the newer generation that makes music doesn't have the experiences that we had when we were at their age. When metal started, when metal was at its infancy, like heavy metal in its entirety, there were no subgenres at the time. We were there when it was happening. We were the guys, who were like had to fight some other guy because he said something bad about your music, or getting chased or beaten up, or worse, just for being a metal fan, just for wearing an Iron Maiden patch, on your jacket. We were there when the first metal clubs opened, and it was a crime. We were finger pointing just because you were seen, walking into a heavy metal place, and it was a hard time for us, who were there to watch everything, getting started. And there's a movie on VHS, so an old movie, a low-budget movie called Trick or Treat. If you have watched it, you know what I mean. If you haven't watched it, please do. And me and a lot of people are this guy in the movie. And so that was an experience. That was something, then growing up, some people had to get married, have kids, worry about that, worry how to pay your bills, how to pay your mortgage, finding a job, going through divorce, maybe, I don't know, like the stuff in life, that makes your life worth living. And sometimes a musician or an artist, anyone, can get that and make it flow into their art. If you're a painter, you're gonna paint something about it. If you're a musician, you're gonna play something about it. But if you have none of that in your life, if your entire life is waking up, from bed, couch, PlayStation, PlayStation, bed again, if that's your life, there's nothing there to inspire you to write good music with purpose, music that has something to say. no matter how uneducated musician you are, how well you can play the guitar. I was listening to the other day to this band Polyphia, and it's this like super talented young guitarists, and everybody in the band is super talented, and they were playing stuff like super complicated and beyond me, and their songs were absolutely shit. I hated them. There was nothing musical about it. They didn't have. There was a video clip I was watching called "Playing God." Technically amazing, all right. Musically, bollocks. Absolutely nothing there to make this sound as a song. Because those kids are exactly what I described now. They never had to worry about food. They never had to worry about feeding their family. They never had to worry about anything. And therefore you don't have enough experience. Like if you're young now, if you're now in your 20s, and go out there and do something that will help you flow some energy into your music. Travel, get a backpack and travel. Go somewhere, get see things you haven't seen before, do things you haven't done before. And by travel, I don't mean go from a 5-star hotel lifestyle to a 5-star hotel somewhere else. That's not real traveling. Go out in the streets. Speak to some real people. Go into somebody's house. Like see the everyday life, how poor people live. I myself never got married, and but I have traveled a lot, and by a lot I mean a lot. Like from Greece, I've been to Japan, Australia, Africa, Middle East. And I always travel because I'm on my own. I always travel, like from behind the curtain. I never go to the 5-star hotel. I always meet people from around the world. And I've seen poverty with my own eyes. Like it's very different when you see it on screen, and with when you're there. And I've done some really dumb and stupid things on my travel, like really fucking dumb. I'm lucky to be here. And these are all experience you can get with you, and use them. So if you're a young musician today, even more so if you're a black metal musician today, drop the couch, do something, and let your music be interesting. Because right now it isn't. Every day there are so many bands, releasing a new black metal album. And there's absolutely nothing. 99%, I would say, of the new stuff I'm listening to is boring. It's just blunt sound waves going through my ears. And if that goes on, if that keeps happening, more and more and more, then just like what happened with other types of music, black metal will die, and all we're gonna have is the old stuff, what we call the old school, and that's a bit sad. I don't want to see this happening. So please do something about it. If you write music today, if you write a black metal song right now, try to listen it through somebody else's ear. It's very hard, obviously, but at least try. Why will someone listen to your song, right? Is it based on a good riff? Is the story of the song good? Is the atmosphere that it creates good? Is it dark? What's there in this song that will make me, somebody else say, oh man, I really like this. I'm glad this guy wrote this song. Right? Try at least to do this, and improve over that. Make steps towards excellence. Because right now black metal is just sitting on its belly, doing nothing, and this is really sad. I'm not saying that my music is better than anybody else's, and you, but at least I try. That's at least I do that. No couch, no PlayStation. Just doing stuff with my life, getting stuff coming in, and like any adult person, I have my own problems, like everybody, and I just try to, incorporate that into my music, and I hope it works. So that's my take on where black metal is today. I hope I didn't bore you. And that's it. That's it. That's all I had. Okay, take care.